Shalom. First and foremost, Kwahala Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bahashem Rakwakadash. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Yakim out there in the highways and byways, noise in this road abroad, all around the world through the spirit and power of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So here I got an article. It's from CBS News. It says North Korea confirms test of intercontinental ballistic missiles, warns of more powerful steps. So here it is. These nations, they're testing their nuclear capability right now. They're testing their weapons. They're getting their arsenal ready. And pretty much they're not doing this for no reason now. North Korea, you see Kim Jong-un right there. He's not testing these missiles for nothing. Here it is. He's having a meeting with his counterparts, with his chief advisors, you know what I'm saying? And they're discussing plans on how to make this thing, a reality. Well, which they have made it a reality. It is a reality, actually. But they're just discussing, what's their next move's gonna be, because they know that, America's ready to bring war. So they're ready for war. They're ready. They're getting their nuclear arsenal ready, because eventually they're gonna use it. North Korea is going to be one of the countries that these missiles will be, that they will use their missiles on, against America, because these nations, they're going to join together and they're going to use their missiles upon America. So yeah, you see their generals there, they're boasting about their nuclear weapons, So let me get into this article, and I'm gonna hit a couple of scriptures. So it says, North Korea confirms tests of intercontinental ballistic missiles, warns of more powerful steps. So here it is. It says North Korea said Sunday its latest intercontinental ballistic missiles ICBMs test was meant to further bolster its fatal nuclear attack capability against its rivals, and one of their rivals are America. You know, so North Korea, like I said, Kim Jong Un, they're not testing these nations. They're not testing these missiles for nothing now, because they plan to use them. These missiles, these intercontinental ballistic missiles, will be used. And it's all according to Bible prophecy. And you see Russia, that had Vladimir Putin right there. I'm saying? He's going to be the one that leads the charge, because Russia is going to be the number one nation that leads the charge against America and destroying America. So getting back to the article, North nuclear attack capability against its rivals as its threaten additional power steps in response to the upcoming military training between the United States and South Korea. The United States responds by flying long-range supersonic bombers later Sunday for a joint exercise with South Korean warplanes in a demonstration of strength against North Korea. So they America's showing it, flexing its muscles. They're both flexing their muscles and showing off their power. So this is all according to Bible prophecy. It says Saturday ICBM tests the North's first missile test since January 1st. Single its leader Kim Jong Un is using its rival drills as a chance to expand his country's nuclear arsenal to get the upper hand in further dealings with the United States. And an expert says North Korea may seek to hold regular operational exercises involving its ICBMs. So there you have it. These countries, they're not playing. They're getting ready, and now it's the time of war, pretty much. And this is what the scriptures say. So this is Joel chapter 3 verse 9, and it reads. It says, "Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all men of war draw near, let them come up." So, they're preparing war, you know. When they start, testing their ballistic missiles and their nuclear arsenal and their weapons, they got their war planes and, their guns, all of that. They're not doing it for nothing. This joint exercise, that the United States is having with South Korea. They're not doing this joint exercise for nothing. They're getting ready for war. They're about to fight. You know, you see Russia over there. Russia. They're testing their weapons. Here it is. You got Iran. They're enriching their nuclear or uranium, and you got Israel. You know, coming up against them. Them gutter rats coming up against Iran. Talking about that they're ready for war. You know, so wars, all hell is about to break loose all over the planet. You got China. China sending their spy balloons. Invading. America. The United States, which that's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? But yet you got these other nations. Invading this place. So wars knocking on the door right now. The drums of war is beating harder than ever. So we're living in a time of war. There is no peace no more. War is in the air. War, war, war. That's all you hear in the news. War. So let me read that again. Verse Joel 3, verse 9. It says, "Proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your puny hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I'm strong." Verse 11, "Assemble yourselves and come down, all ye heathen." You see, all ye heathen, because these are, the heathen. These other nations, because they're getting ready to fight each other. And this is the Most High working on the minds of these heathens, what I'm saying, to prepare war, you know. "Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourself together round about thither. Cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord." Verse 12, "Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about." So the Lord, he's going to judge all the heathen round about, these other nations. you know. Verse 13, Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fat, Salakia, overfloweth, for their wickedness is great. Verse 14, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. You see, the day of the Lord is near. So this is all leading up to the day of the Lord, because within the midst of this World War III, that's when our Lord Yahweh Shai will appear and totally annihilate all the heathen and put them in subjection. So this is leading up to that great day. You see these nations, they're showing their weapons, they're getting ready, so, we're living in the time of war, of great war. So these are some very beautiful times. So let me get Matthew's chapter, let's see, 24. So 24 and 4. So this is our Lord Yahushua. And Yahushua answered them and said, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am Christ, and shall deceive many. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise up against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So don't we not see these earthquakes taking place, in Syria and Turkey and all these other places, Indonesia, all these, you hear about all these other places, diverse places, you know? So this is the times that our Lord Yahushua warned about. And this is what we're seeing. But here it is. Are these Christians, are they warning about these things? Are they warning about the Lord, the day of the Lord is here? No, they're not. So you already know that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is not within those churches. It's not dealing with these pastors, within these churches. You know that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is not there. The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua is dealing with the head apostles of GMS on down, because we're the ones that are warning the people. We're the ones that are out there warning about these things, warning about the times of evil, the times of Jacob's trouble, warning about these things. Like the Lord said, give ye warning for me, So we're out there to warn the people that these things are coming, We're not here to tell you about some prosperity gospel, or that you're about to, or you're gonna, or 5 ways to live an abundant life, or to get that new car, or to get that new home. We're not here for that. We're here to give you the truth. We're here to warn you about these things that are about to come down the pipe. We're here to warn you about the time of evil that's upon us. The time of Jacob's trouble. All these afflictions, the famines, because famine is coming. So these things are happening right before our very eyes. So this is what we're warning about. This is what we're telling the people. Thus saith the Lord. So evil times are upon us. And prophecy is definitely speaking and not lying no more. The prophecies are definitely speaking now. We're definitely seeing the prophecies happen right before our very eyes. So with that, all praises and glories due to Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kwakadash. Shalom.